guys, it is another Wednesday, and thankfully you have gotten this far into the week, so congratulations. And I have found another most influential woman. Have you ever wanted to build your own bones? This woman made this a possibility. Let's check her out. I'm going to introduce you guys to Dr. Nina Tandon, an American Biomedical Engineer. She is the CEO and co-founder of Epibones, which is a company that grows bones. Just to back up just a little bit, she has 10 years of experience in tissue engineering and more than 8 in bioreactor design. She completed 2 advanced degrees at Columbia University, a Ph.D. and a postdoc in stem cells and tissue engineering, and an Executive MBA in healthcare entrepreneurship. She was named one of 100 most creative people in business by Fast Company, and she is also a TED Senior Fellow and MIT and McKinsey alum. She also likes yoga, rock climbing, surfing, and growing a strong business while growing strong bones. Now, yoga and meditation are non-negotiable for her morning routine. I geek out on this stuff. My PhD was on electrical signals, she said, so I want to know what my brain is talking about. Now, conversation with her is peppered with the coolest kind of nerdy references, anecdotes, and statistics. Human tissue is her stock in trade. So as the CEO and co-founder of Epibones, a company that actually uses a patient's own stem cells to grow live human bones for skeletal reconstruction. So she is obsessed with the connection between technology, the human body, and creating solutions that are so high-tech that they're almost organic. Epibones space is in Brooklyn, New York. Growing bones in a lab might have a Frankensteinish kind of quality, but this technology breakthrough is preferable to the alternatives. Currently, doctors transplant pieces of bone from another part of a patient's body or use cadaver bones. The latter method runs the risk of the body rejecting the donor implant. Now, in contrast, Epibone only needs a few of the patient's fat cells. Stem cells are extracted from those and then grown into bone, and a detailed CT scan of the area to be healed. The shape is dictated by the shape of the defect, derived from the scan, and it takes about 3 weeks to engineer those cells into a piece of living bone tissue that's ready for implantation, says Dr. Tandon. We're just mimicking a natural process, using the cells that grow the bones every day in our body to do it outside. Being able to use your own cells means you're empowered to heal yourself as well. Epibone is emblematic of a growing trend in biomedical engineering that harnesses the healing power of the human body. Using stem cells and similar technology in everything from cardiac care to cancer. It might be close to a decade until these lab-grown bones can be used routinely in patients, but Tandon is confident that their implants will be quickly adopted by the medical fraternity. Now, she and her 3 siblings were encouraged to try all sorts of science experiments as kids. So her interest in electrical currents was first sparked back then as she discovered her siblings suffered from eye conditions like night and color blindness. I was very interested in all these electrical currents that underlie the nervous system, and I started learning how those currents are also involved in almost every process in the body, from embryonic development to wound healing, and that is what I wanted to follow. Tandon started taking college-level calculus classes at 14 years old. I remember my dad telling me that I was good at math and science, and that if I didn't study them, it would be a disservice to me. Because everything in society is telling girls not to. Not everybody has somebody to go ahead and push them like that, especially as girls. So it's really awesome that she had somebody to do that with her. Tandon, like most young people, had interests that ranged from fashion design to poetry. But science won when she headed down the STEM path and never looked back, acquiring a bachelor's in electrical engineering, a master's in bioelectrical engineering, and a Ph.D. in biomedical engineering, with an MBA thrown in just for good measure. Now, while working on her doctoral studies, she met Epibones' co-founder and CSO in the lab next door that she was growing cardiac tissue. He was actually working on bone. So her supervisor asked Tandon to leverage her business smarts to help him create a business plan, and his PhD work and Tandon's entrepreneurial education merged to form Epibones in 2012. Now, Tandon's immediate focus is on starting human trials at Epibones, but her mind is already zooming ahead. I'm looking forward to a time when we can really extend our longevity and vitality, as opposed to just extending our lives. We will learn more and more about the intelligence that lives throughout our body, not just in our brain, but also with the awareness and intelligence of the cells that make up our body and connecting with them to make up new technologies. I think we'll appreciate our lives and bodies better when we learn what power we have to heal. Now, when she puts it that way, a mind-reading meditation app suddenly seems like a great idea. Alright guys, let's go ahead and thank Dr. Nina Tandon for joining our ranks of most influential women. She is extremely inspirational, she is very influential, and she helps raise the bar. So thank you so much for breaking those barriers for us. Alright guys, thank you for joining us for another week. I hope that you guys have a great day.